Both the academic and non-academic staff of the University of Guyana threatened industrial action in a statement on Wednesday. Their grouse is over the UG administration's reluctance to meet their demand for salary increases. They also want a cancellation of the administration's plan to pay a 10% increase to persons who are already earning substantial salaries. Speaking to Nightly News on Thursday, President of the University of Guyana Workers Union, Mr. Bruce Haynes, said if industrial action is the way to bring the UG administration to the table, they have no problem doing so.
Any action that is going to bring closure to our discussion is deemed as expedient. Industrial action is not necessarily the best way to do it. But it all depends on where we are. It all depends on if there is compromise. But if you hold fast a position, then the only way that is going to bring you to a point where we can have that type of discussion, industrial action.
The unions are demanding a 23 and a 25% increase in salaries retroactive to January 2016 for academic and non-academic staff, along with all proposals for benefits submitted to the university's administration in April. They want this to be paid before the end of May.
We had a difficulty in terms of determining whether everybody across the board benefit or those of us who are more in need of it should benefit. And we were told by the administration that everybody should benefit. Across the board increases covered everybody, from the highest paid to the lowest paid.
Among other things, the unions are saying that they must be respected by the UG administration to maintain a stable industrial relations climate on campus.
Well, initially there were a series of demands that were made. We had discussions at that time with the former Vice Chancellor, Professor Jacob Obudei, and we had agreed to some allowances which the Professor then said that the university could accommodate.
The unions threatened in the statement too that if the University of Guyana's administration and council go ahead and pay the 10% increase to the statutory officers, then the unions will reassert their previous demand of a 60% increase in salaries retroactive to January 2016 and all demands contained in their memorandum of demands submitted February 16, 2015. Royden James, HGP Nightly News.